Yeah, get it, hybrid. Get it, baby. Thing is moving. Them delivery drivers are crazy. And then once you get to 500, 700 wheel in these cars, you're just asking for trouble. You're being crazy. Recap. If you're trying to make 300 wheel, you'll need. All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. So in this video, we're going to be talking about making power in a Focus ST without caring about how it looks on the outside or interior or anything. We're just going to do power mods. Um, this will be talking about going with like 300-ish wheel. So starting in the front, we've got this intercooler. Looks absolutely insane. It's from Garrett. Really, any intercooler, it's just up to you. Any intercooler will do. They all do the same thing. Once you get an actual tune for it, then you start seeing better performance with it. However, there are some cheaper options, so if that's in your budget, go with those. Moving on to people be staring. But anyway, you're gonna need a Power Max Turbo, and that's like similar size to the stock turbo. However, it has better internals for my understanding of that turbo. So it'll be able to push close to 300 wheel easily, no problems. You could also just get a intake filter, a better high flowing filter. Um, but I would just recommend getting a whole new cold air intake system. That way, if you plan on just getting to the 400 wheel, it'll be more than capable to do that and handle that suction of air flow. Um, and then you'll also need a downpipe. I have a catless downpipe from Whoosh. You can also do a high flow cat, just depending on where you are in which state or country, just due to emission regulations. Um, so then you'll also need a access port. That way you can purchase a tune or send data logs to your tuner. That way they can tune it for you to the appropriate and safe parameters. Um, Now that, like I said, PowerMax Turbo with those other mods will get you to 300. Now where I'm going with this is a BNR Turbo, the BNR 67, where it'll spool up pretty quickly and it'll push close to like 350 wheel, maybe close to 400 on 93. I don't think it's going to be exactly 90 or exactly 400. It might be like 380-ish wheel. I'm not trying to put any extra fuel because then you can go that route and make up the 500 wheel with another bigger turbo. But then you're doing like ethanol, you're doing a E30 blend, you're doing meth injection. Like I'm not trying to mess with that. Um, so with this car, we're gonna do the BNR 67, or you could do the Garrett GTX or GTX. Yeah, I think 2867, something like that. The 2867 from Garrett you could do. They're very similar turbo setup wise. However, people say that the Garrett is more reliable with power making in the power band. I just want to be a little different and go with the BNR. Oh, I'll also need to upgrade my charge pipes because these stock charge pipes probably will blow off and they aren't the greatest. And then so basically all I need is the turbo and charge pipes, which is I think going to come out to be like almost 3 grand because the turbo I think is 17, and then the charge pipes because then you also have to do your own wastegate. So we won't be doing none of that Turbo Smart fake blow off valve sounding. We'll actually have to get another blow off valve, and I'm gonna get a tile. I'm gonna do the tile one. Now I just need to figure out if I'm gonna do the hot side or the cold side of the blow off. Heard the hot side was better, um, but we will see. So I'm also going to get my tune from Alan at Edge Autosport. Been talking or emailing him recently. He's been very helpful, so I'm gonna give him my business, and I know he's very reliable in the Focus community. Whether it's the Fiesta ST, Focus ST, Focus RS, very highly sought after tuner. So very short, quick, easy video for you guys, just telling you the plans and how to make power without making it look any different. Like you keep this thing bones like looking bone stock, but it could be an absolute beast on the streets. Um, so like we'll recap. If you're trying to make 300 wheel, you'll need the PowerMax Garrett Turbo. You'll need a cold air intake system just to be safe. a downpipe, and I do believe that stock intercooler would be okay, but I'd just upgrade it just to be safe. So those four things, well, along with your tuner, and then you get your tune, those 4, 5 things, you're pushing 300 wheel all day, every day, no problems. Now, when you're trying to get up to 350 to 400, you will need to upgrade that turbo to something a little bigger, that Garrett or the B&R. Um, so that's where my route's going, along with upgrading your charge pipes. That way they don't blow off and cause you to have a boost leak. And then once you get to 500, 700 wheel in these cars, you're just asking for trouble. You're being crazy, but I love it, and you're being cool and different. So I wish I could do that. I wish I had the money to do that or the time. If I had another car, maybe I would. I probably wouldn't, actually, because of more power equals more problems, but more power is more fun. So, hope you guys liked the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.